Do we want to jump straight into the $50 million Radiant heist blamed on North Korean hackers? This happened, I guess, on October 16th after 3 developers got infected with malware.
These may have been personal devices that had critical credentials on them. And I bring that up because we're just seeing that more and more with developers getting compromised off of personal devices.
Traditionally, your nation state actor and your cybercrime actor have very different goals. Where your nation state's super advanced, your crime syndicate's pretty advanced, but they're trying to steal money. But now when you get this nexus, this combination of we have tons of capabilities and we're trying to steal money.
These tiny fintech companies, right? This is like a second one we've seen get attacked recently. Finstra was also hit, which we did talk about. But this is the scary part. They're kind of a gold mine because they're moving around tons of money. They're usually not as big as, say, like your big name banking or even, I would say, some like cryptocurrencies, but they hold tons of money and usually you can easily transfer it out and they're easy money. I would think they're going to start targeted more, especially after 2 in a row now.
Does Krispy Kreme have a little light they turn on that when they get hacked that says recently compromised?
You don't see a financial impact to these companies getting compromised. Is this just another example of like how that holds true? Like a hack happens, like stock dips 1% for a day or two, and then it's back up 5%.
What's the biggest cybersecurity related event of the entire year? Right? Without question, it was the blue screen of death with CrowdStrike.
Oh, yeah.
Today they closed at 388.
That's close to their all-time high. Yeah.
With CrowdStrike, it was like a developer issue, but SolarWinds never fully recovered their value, and they were penetrated super deep. It was a Russian target. It was deliberate mission.
The small and medium-sized companies that have any type of an incident, especially a breach, 60-something% of them go under, usually within a year.
BlackBerry is going to sell Cylance to Arctic Wolf. What other security companies have fallen as far as Cylance? Like Cylance rocketed in ransomware and you saw them everywhere. It seems like CrowdStrike and Defender just destroyed Cylance.
I feel like the moral of the story here is congrats Arctic Wolf on being big enough to acquire an EDR. That's pretty cool, right? Like that's a big deal.
Arctic Wolf is going after that S1 market, the Sentinel-1 market, really. I think it's a great acquisition for Arctic Wolf, but you're right. What Arctic Wolf is going to do is going to push people to using Cylance as their EDR.
Arctic Wolf is acquiring it for $160 million, which is not, cheap, right? That would be life-altering for everybody.
But it's not what you think it would be.
Well, but BlackBerry bought Cylance in 2019 for $1.4 billion. So somebody is absolutely taking a bath on this. I mean, like 5 years ago, they spent $1.4 billion, and now it's on like the front lawn at a yard sale, and they're like, what do you, 160, you'll take it. Just, like back your pickup up, I'll help you load it.
So this is a takedown of a DDoS-for-hire provider by Europol, which is, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, that's just an uplifting thing for everyone, right? Grandma's computer gets removed from a botnet, and it was up to 15 countries, law enforcement involved.
It's great whenever organizations get together and they put those egos aside and they just focus on getting things done.
Interpol, Europol, I love this international cross-collaboration. The United States just worked with Slovakians to take down a bunch of people. It just raiding all over the place. People need to be worried about it, dude. People in Eastern Europe are just operating carte blanche, and it's like, enough, we're done.
There was a senior dating website that had 765,000 users breached. I mean, kudos to the old people for getting out there. It's just 40 and over.
Hell no. I like Michael Robertson's. You mean Facebook got breached? Oh.
They actually sanctioned a Chinese company. The U.S. Treasury did for the whole ISB stuff.
There's very little daylight between corporations in China and the Chinese government. At any point, any of these Chinese organizations can be leveraged. So I could totally see why they're sanctioning this specific company. So here's a quote from Sarah. It's always great to see the news. Criminal mastermind caught, and it's a picture of the scrawniest 19-year-old you've ever seen. Join us for live InfoSec news every Monday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the Black Hills InfoSec YouTube channel.